You want this story retold like someone's just sitting down with you, letting it all spill out. Messy, real, nothing fake or over-edited. Just the raw, tense, sometimes ridiculous, sometimes gut-wrenching truth. All right, buckle up. Here's Jasmine Wilson's wild ride in Oakwood Springs, told the way it'd come out if you were having coffee with me, and I just couldn't keep it to myself. Listen, if you ever doubted how quick life can flip from ordinary to absolute chaos, picture this. Blood seeping down Jasmine Wilson's wrist from a pair of handcuffs, her arms locked tight behind her back, standing ramrod straight in front of a judge who can't even meet her eyes, right as four-star General Marcus Coleman storms into the courtroom, medals flashing. I'm not kidding. It looked like a scene straight out of a legal thriller, but the punchline? Jasmine was there for helping an old lady who tripped in a grocery store parking lot. Yeah, that happened at let me rewind for you. Oakwood Springs, Georgia. Sweet little town on the surface, but you scratch at it, and all that old southern ugliness starts to leak through. Jasmine, who's built like a statue and walks with that "don't mess with me" energy, stops for a cup of coffee and finds Mrs. Abernathy, 84 years old, frail as tissue, crumpled on the ground. Jasmine doesn't hesitate. She's there in an instant, calm, gentle, checking for a break or a cut. She's steadying Mrs. Abernathy when, bang, Sheriff Reynolds and his good OL boys come flying in like they're about to break up a bank robbery. You know the type, puffed up, hand already on his gun, not listening to a damn thing except what he wants to hear. The sheriff sees a tall black woman holding a white lady, and all the alarms in his head start blaring. Never mind Mrs. Abernathy's saying, "She helped me." He's locked on Jasmine. "Step away," he shouts, all chest and no ears. Jasmine does as she's told, slow and deliberate, hands up. Doesn't matter. The deputies come in hard, slam her against the wall, cuff her so tight she starts bleeding. Got ourselves a troublemaker, Reynolds sneers, snatching her dog tags and dangling them, just to be petty. Jasmine, she's cool as a glacier. "Military IDs in my wallet," she says. "Former Marine sniper, honorably discharged." He laughs. "And I'm the Secretary of Defense." Whole crowd's watching. Phones out. Sheriff tells them to move along unless they want to sell 2.so. Jasmine gets hauled in. This whole production, all for helping a stranger. Mrs. Abernathy tries to follow, insisting there's been a mistake, but the deputies block her. At the station, Jasmine finds out she's being charged with assault, robbery, resisting arrest. No joke. Oh, and surprise, the body cam footage malfunctioned. The bail is set sky high, the kind of number they know most folks can't even imagine covering. Welcome to Oakwood Springs Justice. Night in that jail is designed to break people. The guards spill water on her mattress, ignore her bleeding wrists, throw her in isolation. And it's not just her. Every black inmate Jasmine sees is getting the same treatment. Calls denied, meds late, mail lost. They're mostly just passing through town, wrong place, wrong color, wrong time. Jasmine's got sniper training. She starts tracking everything. Guards' routines, every violation, every lie. She's not just fighting for herself now. She can smell something rotten and deep in this town. Here's where you meet Marcus Jackson, the public defender they assign her. Young guy, looks green, like he's used to parking tickets, not worse stories. He thinks Jasmine's just another unlucky traveler until she starts reeling off her service record. 3 tours in Afghanistan, Bronze Star, all that. He perks up. She tells him what's been going down, how they disappear military ID, how the sheriff gets a kick out of mocking her. Marcus, finally realizing this is big, starts digging, puts in for body cam footage. All he gets is technical malfunction. But he finds a partial clip. Jasmine, calm as can be, Mrs. Abernathy begging them to stop. But this isn't just some small town's dirty secret. Marcus finds out the sheriff's office gets federal money for every arrest and conviction, especially black travelers. It's like they got a fishing quota. Even Mrs. Abernathy, when Marcus visits, is scared to talk. Cops told her to trust their report, not her memory. Her son tells her to stay quiet. The intimidation is real. That's when Jasmine's military friends start stirring. A former teammate, Trevor, spots her in a viral arrest video, gets word to Colonel Davis at the Pentagon, and suddenly people with medals and pull are making calls. Meanwhile, Marcus gets a note on his windshield. Drop the Wilson case if you know what's good for you. Then his office gets tagged with slurs. So much for subtlety, right? Marcus doesn't back down. He keeps getting evidence, especially when Deputy Lisa Carter, a new hire who's not drinking the local Kool-Aid, sneaks out internal memos. The department's literally keeping track of arrest quotas by race. Lisa risks her job, maybe more, to get him the proof. That's when the tide starts to turn. Marcus files more motions, but the judge, Harrington, denies everything. He and the sheriff are tight, old fishing buddies. The fix is IN.SO. Jasmine shifts tactics, calls on her military network. Veterans start showing up, lining the courthouse steps in uniform, just standing silent. Journalists like Eliza Chun sniff out the story and start digging, and suddenly, Oakwood Springs is getting national attention. The old ways of hiding things in small towns aren't working anymore. The deputies double down, add more charges, try to transfer Jasmine to another jail, pressure Mrs. Abernathy's family. Anything to break her or get her out of sight. But then, twist time. Mrs. Abernathy, who'd been hospitalized after all the stress, wakes up, demands to testify. She goes on video, tells the whole truth. Jasmine helped her, the cops bullied her, tried to mess with her memory, threatened her grandson's business if she didn't go along. You could see the prosecutor's face turn chalk-white at the same time. The FBI rolls into the courtroom, and the judge looks like he's about to faint. Marcus and the new military lawyer push for dismissal. The prosecutor, who just days before was grandstanding, begs for a quiet end, but the defense wants a public clearing of Jasmine's name, and all those dirty departmental policies exposed. The judge tries one last power move, refuses to let them drop the charges, but right then federal agents storm the courthouse, take over, haul out the judge and the sheriff. It's chaos, news cameras everywhere, but Jasmine stands tall, military bearing, bruises and all, watching a whole corrupt system collapse in front of her. And what happens next? Jasmine's cleared. Formally, publicly, can't touch her again. The sheriff and his cronies get charged. The judge gets yanked from the bench. Lisa Carter becomes interim sheriff, starts cleaning house. Jasmine sets up a foundation to help other veterans get legal help when small towns try to chew them up. Marcus becomes a go-to civil rights lawyer. Even Mrs. Abernathy, bless her, starts speaking out. The town reforms its police force, starts hiring folks who actually care about protecting everybody, not just the people who look like them. But look, I wish I could say that fixed everything. But this story's bigger than Oakwood Springs. Eliza Chin's articles spark investigations in other towns. Turns out there are a whole lot more Oakwood Springs out there than anyone wants to admit. Jasmine's case becomes a lesson for law schools and police academies, a cautionary tale about what happens when good people don't speak up and broken systems go unchecked. So here's the question. Would you have the guts to stand up like Jasmine did, or Lisa Carter, or Mrs. Abernathy, when it meant risking your career, your reputation, maybe even your safety? Think about it. Justice isn't just something we get handed. It's something you fight for, day by day, person by person. Drop your thoughts below. What would you do? Is there an Oakwood Springs where you live? And would you have the courage to change it? Hit that like button if you think these stories need to be told. Share if you believe we need real justice, not just for the decorated or the famous, but for everyone. Because in the end, what happened in that little town? It could happen anywhere.